Yeah, it was interesting last time I went to PJs, which is on a Sunday, because I bumped into him and recognised him because I think he must have had some hair on his head previously, but he was bald. So, and he told me that he'd got into some confrontation with some belligerent guy a few days earlier and had pretty crook wrist. He had some sort of a problem with it. Jeez, bloody traffic is ridiculous. Oh, here we go, they're going to let us through. It's good. Because the travel really slows. It takes forever for the cars to come through here. So it's sort of like a half-assed pedestrian mall, but it isn't, because you've still got traffic going through. But as you can see, they're just crawling. So people don't drive particularly fast around here generally. So there's those big hotel developments happening down the road in Lake Street. There's a museum on the corner. Yeah, it's a museum. I've never been inside it, but I just think it's trying to flog hard or whatever. I'm not sure, but I've never really had any great interest in going in there. I was put off museums when they redeveloped the one in Melbourne, which used to be like a Victorian museum. Not just because it was in the state of Victoria, but because it had a Victorian feel about it. You know, all these old cases absolutely crammed full of stuff. And it was actually quite good. But then they decided to make it politically correct, and the actual number of exhibits there now is actually much less, probably about a quarter the amount of stuff that actually got on display. But it's an adherence to the way it looks rather than the substance again, you know. It's, that seems to be the modern world to a large extent. But anyway, getting back to PJs on Sunday, he broke some bones in his wrist or something, confronting this guy who got a little belligerent. But there seems to be a lot of that around up here at the moment, because I've copped it a couple of times on the bus. Not personally, but I've been close to it, and you know, if you're not, depends how you act, you could become the target, which happened to this 80-year-old guy we used to drink with at PJ's. He got on the wrong side of a, I guess he was fairly drunk Maori guy. I think she weighed into my GoPro. Like, who cares? It's pretty quiet up here at the moment, holiday period. But anyway, so yeah, there's been a lot of talk in the Cairns Post. There seems to be a crime story every day. It's yeah, it's not great. Although I don't go out at night when I imagine lots of it occurs. But yeah, there's been a few incidents around here, and I think the cops. Oh, that's what they said. There was a story about lots of these, a lot of punch-ups being recorded on YouTube, and the cops apparently didn't really fed up with it. So that was in the Cairns Post today. So it sort of mirrors my experience, Reece. So I guess they've got to do something and crack down on things. Hopefully it doesn't flare up to an all-out riot at some stage. But you never know, you never know. Could be a powder keg I'm living at the moment. I'm trying to get out of the country and back to Vietnam, hopefully in February. Looking at a couple of airfares. Vietjet was supposed to have a flight from Brisbane, but that just doesn't seem to be happening. So I'll have to fly out from Sydney, because it's the only easy way to get there, because occasionally they've got direct flights from Sydney late in the afternoon, about 4:20 in the afternoon, and that's the best option, I reckon, because if I come up this way, which is the shorter route to Southeast Asia, it's 3 flights, but you go via Denpasar and Singapore to get to Vietnam. It's crazy. The busiest road in Cairns, big surprise. And it is getting close to peak hour, I guess. But definitely more traffic up here than when I first came here. But, it's pretty solid actually. It's quite a bit of traffic. Surprising. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.